I'm Mir.
I'm Sophie.
And today, Game of Thrones Season 3, Episode 4 reaction, guys. Smash that like button for Game of Thrones. We're going to be going on a very
Okay.
We're going to be starting Better Call Saul soon. And we're going to be doing Game of Thrones. Season 3, Season 4,
Season 5, Season 6,
Season 7,
Season 8.
You mean?
And then House of Dragons.
Yes. Subscribe to join us on the journey, guys. Appreciate all the support per usual. But other than that, not much to be said.
And let's get right into it.
Actually, don't get right into it. Make sure you pledge into that Patreon. Do not forget to do that, or I will come for you. What in the...
Oh, that's what's his face hand.
Oh, oh my goodness, he has to wear his own hand.
How many of those fingers do you think we could shove up his ass?
Depends if he's had any practice.
Oh, wow.
To cut someone's hand off and put it around their neck is crazy.
He's going to fall. He's going to fall off his horse. Someone help him.
Oh, come on. Bacteria all in that wound if they didn't cover it up. Come on, man.
I mean, I guess everything comes around full circle.
Yeah, I was actually going to touch on that. Like, I would feel bad, but Jaime is not the most lovable character in this season. What was that he just drunk while we were talking? You know what? I don't want to know.
Horse piss? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like seeing people get treated cruelly in general, but at the same time, if Jaime was in the other people's position, he would be doing the same exact thing. So,
I think he's realizing he definitely doesn't have the upper hand in situations.
like literally, like.
Okay.
I feel the need for actual revenge against the actual person who tried to have me killed, which will require a degree of influence which
you do not possess. Hello, my old friend. The revenge you want will be yours in time. If you have the stomach for it.
That is
Yo,
crazy.
what in the heck? That was some W advice, though. Even though it was terrible, it does take time and patience.
You woke him.
Sorry.
She's trying to keep him alive. She's trying to keep him alive.
Yeah, obviously, but why is Sam like, I get he liked her, but is that his or something?
Does he have a name?
No.
You're going to give him one?
Why?
Right, why are you so interested?
What you mean, why? He knows that the person be killing, her dad be killing them.
It's risky for him to even be there. I know it's random,
How many
but...
times have I told you? No climbing. Mother, I need to find it. It's here. It's calling me. No more climbing. Promise me. Promise me. Promise me. Promise me. Promise me. Promise me.
Yeah, that's really how dreams be, though.
I ain't never had no dream like that, honestly.
I knew that was a dream. He's trying to teach Bran how to control it more. He's trying.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
He
like,
definitely is, 100%.
Yeah.
We're talking about the same Podrick. Quiet boy.
Oh my
in Lord
gosh.
Tyrion's service seems a bit simple.
They said it was hard to describe.
Remember they said that they.
Bro, I'm not about to play no games with this show and try to figure out what Podrick did to these girls. I'm not doing this, bro.
I would have known.
Who is important enough to Littlefinger to merit a feather bed besides Littlefinger? Could he be bringing one of his girls?
He's not interested in them, my lord.
How do you know?
Because I'm one of his girls.
Yeah, so do they know he's bringing Sansa? Because if they don't, then that's what they're figuring out right now.
Shall we go and see them? If you give them your love, they will return it 1,000-fold. You led the defense of King's Landing. They adore you.
She playing with him so bad. But anyway, Cersei is going to kill her.
Whoa! No, that's not gonna happen.
Either get them out, or because you said she's jealous.
Wait.
She this is why. She don't like that she makes her son do this. She's making this monster smile.
Right.
Wow.
And she's jealous because she could never do that for her son.
Yara. Shh. Wait.
But it's crazy because as he was talking, he seemed to like.
I brought him back. He killed the others. What?
I knew it. That's exactly what I was about to say. As he was talking, he seemed a little bad about like, dang, he brought him here just for this to happen. That's crazy.
Put him back where he belongs.
That's crazy. Cause as he was talking, I was literally about to say like, yo, why?
What?
Yo,
why did he act like he was rescuing him then?
I guess to know the truth.
So Yara didn't send.
You have a taste. One taste of the real world. Where people have important things taken from them. And you whine and cry and quit. You sound like a bloody woman.
Yeah,
Wow.
and that's what was Tywin telling him early in season 1 or something like that, or 2. What was he telling them?
I mean, I said
Jaime
that as
Lannister, the Kingslayer. Like,
I mean, he don't have the upper hand.
You wanted to speak to me.
Yes, about Jaime. I wanted to make sure we're doing everything we can to get him back.
Do you think her dad knows?
oh no, he don't.
Did it ever occur to you that your daughter might be the only one listening to them, living by them? That she might have the most to contribute to your legacy? That you love so much more than your actual children?
Interesting take.
That is true, though. In a sense.
All right. Contribute.
The Tyrells are a problem.
We knew she thought that, right?
She knows how to manipulate him.
Good.
Right.
I wish you knew how to manipulate him. I don't distrust you because you're a woman. I distrust you because you're not as smart as you think you are.
Dang.
You've allowed that boy to ride roughshod over you and everyone else in this city.
Wait. Let him cook.
Wow.
Perhaps you should try stopping him from doing what he likes.
I will.
All right. Who is the him? And was he referring to that when she was married to the king, that she wasn't doing her role as a queen?
You've taken an interest in Sansa Stark?
Have I? Because I spoke to her once in this garden and one of your little spies came running to tell you? Why shouldn't I take an interest? She's an interesting girl.
Is she?
No, not particularly.
Husband said that. She funny, bro.
A babe in the woods. I admired her father.
Yes. Ned Stark had many admirers. And how many stepped forward when the executioner came for his head?
I'm sorry because I want to talk so bad. That was crazy what she just said.
It almost feels as if you're about to arrive at the point.
Littlefinger is not long for the capital. A confidant of mine has told me that when he goes, Sansa Stark goes with him.
That was him figuring it out.
You must despise him. You're working so hard to undermine him.
Actually, I rather enjoy him. But he would see this country burn if he could be king of the ashes. I believe I have a possible solution.
One doesn't need to be clever for that. It's all rather obvious, isn't it?
What? What's the solution? Tell me.
You think Littlefinger's trying to get married to Sansa?
No, she's just a key. They don't want her to have a key. She's a very important key to the North. He's spitting straight facts right now. Oh my goodness, that conversation was crazy.
Right.
Pigface, she called me.
Pigface? That's ridiculous.
I think it had something to do with my nose. Whenever she passed me in the halls, she'd oink.
Wow.
I'm not falling for any of her tricks right now. I'm not laughing. It's not funny. She's just trying to get something out of her, per usual.
But that's awful. I believed you.
No way she's... Come on. Come on, Sansa.
Sansa clearly don't have
be
no
that
social
gullible.
life because...
And if you were to marry Loras, Oh, your place would be at Highgarden, wouldn't it? We would be sisters, you and I.
Interesting. It's almost like Marjorie does want a sense of power because she wants Sansa Stark to be a part of her family. Interesting. So Marjorie isn't so... Well, we knew she was. We knew she wanted to be queen in power. We knew she was. She just goes about it in a, you know, a nicer way.
The day we leave, cross the road, tap a barrel of our wine, and sit down to a feast of ham and potatoes, and laugh at us, starving in the snow.
Yo, he been chatting this whole episode. I think he up to something.
He's been chatting in general.
I'm glad for you.
Are you now? Me? I'll be glad when you and yours are gone.
As soon as our wounded are strong enough.
Nah. They're as strong as they're gonna get.
Yo, he gonna kill crap. He gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him, bro. Watch. That's what it's giving.
You don't like it. You go out there and eat the snow.
I'd rather eat what you've got hidden away.
There's a lot of them.
Right.
And there's nobody around.
Out! I am a godly man!
You're a stingy bastard!
Bastard. Ah! How do you, you little thief? I'll chop the hands off the next man who calls me bastard.
He took that personal.
He did take that very personal. Yes.
Sometimes I feel like it's all of them against one. Oh, wow.
Hey!
What a fucking wildling bastard.
Oh, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She was really had his food, or you'll get the same as he did. On hand, I shall have your head.
Ooh! What the freak?
What the freak is going on?
He was chatting, Sophie. You know he was chatting.
I know, but like...
Sophie, you heard him chatting early in the episode. He was like, yo, he don't care about us. And he wasn't talking about Craster. He was talking about Mormon. He was like, they're going to drive us into being starved and everything. He was chatting.
So that's why they said no more of the night. The episode that they... It would have said no more Night's Watch.
Bro, wow.
Last of the Night's Watch. What was it? What's the name?
What's happening? I'm not going out there.
We have to go.
What's the name?
And now his watch is ended.
So that's why they said that. Cause now
now it makes sense for Sam to grab them because now everything going to crap.
Literally,
dang. All
the leaders just died. Yo.
Yo, the Night's Watch is failing.
Yeah.
Let's go home.
I was wondering, I didn't want to speak on it, but I was wondering where he was taking them. Because I didn't hear where they were going. Like, I have no idea where this is at.
You don't deny killing this boy. I was Joffrey's sworn shield. The boy attacked the prince.
That's a lie. I hit Joffrey. Micah just ran away.
Then I should have killed you.
Okay, bro. Where's this conversation going? Are they gonna kill him already? I'm kind of on his side. Like, come on. Are you gonna kill him or not?
Should we find out if your fire god really loves you, priest? Are you archer? Or you worse with a sword in your hand? Or is the little girl the bravest one here?
I was gonna say that.
No, seriously, wait.
I ain't gonna lie. I was about to say I think it's gonna be Arya, which sounds
But
crazy,
it's me you'll
but
fight.
oh, okay. Oh, he look a little scared now.
Scared.
What you mean? His face seemed really like.
Seemed like a neutral face.
I don't know.
In 10 years, some of the boys who send them may be unsullied in their turn. Us all shall prosper.
Daenerys, let the dragons out and burn them all. Sit up.
I'm up.
Sit up, Sophie.
I'm up.
Sophie, are you ready? It's about to get spicy. Sophie, get off of me.
What do you mean, get off of you?
Get off of me, Sophie.
This is done. You hold the whip.
Yep. Yep, she's about to do something. We know she...
Sophie, wait.
Dovageris!
You know, she gotta test them out first.
Naidon mevatas! Geledis!
Okay. Alright, seriously.
That dragon's not asleep.
Nigei Daenerys gel masmo hentad Geriol entrot. En Valeria wipoanagarixan. Valeria munuengos nuhis isa.
She understood every word he said, like we said. She understood everything.
Axia osentas, menti osentas. Kiloni pilos luevale tolvi osenetas. Dracarys.
I knew it.
Yes, sir!
I literally said it was gonna happen. I literally said, yo.
Oh my goodness.
I said it.
Sophie, we both knew that. We predicted this whole thing. We said, if we being for real, Daenerys not about to get her dragons up, and she's about to do the opposite. What we said, she's about to attack. Come on, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dog. I can't even control myself right now. Ooh.
Yo, I knew it.
Wow. And she still, and she still got her dragons, and she got the army.
Why do you think she was like, she requested like, so if I have this, they'll listen to me. She did that transaction first. Tough. That's how you do it. Dang.
Keso tubi. Jemo taivri depan. And the jagun Charles Louis Valimiri. And the jagun Costas.
It makes sense.
Oh yeah, she did the same thing. With the Dothrakis.
Yeah. Whoever wants to leave. Right, she don't want no slaves. I don't know what that means.
Oh crap! They listening. They like her.
I mean, they said, yeah, I like this. Yeah, they didn't trust her. And look at it.
Sophie, calm down. You're being too hyped right now.
She's my favorite character on here, honestly.
She might be my favorite too. For now. Who knows? Show not over yet, but...
I said that. She wasn't... Why would she ever... Yeah. She about to... Yo, the Lannisters out here arguing, but they're about to be put on fire.
Yo, she about to tear Westeros up, bro. She about to tear Westeros up. Now listen, the only thing, in my opinion, that can stop her is the White Walker army. Because we didn't see all the magic they got yet. We saw they got giants, the White Walkers, the wargs.
They got dragons. They got fire.
Let me cook.
They fly above.
Let me cook. Let me cook. We do not, let me repeat, we do not know what they have. We've seen only a smidget of what's over that wall, Sophie. How do you know what the White Walkers, what they got and what they don't got? I'm not saying dragons are powerless. I'm just saying, I said the only people that can come close to stopping her or having even a pinch of, like competition is them. Because everybody else isn't.
Based on the history and lore and based on what her dad was in position and in general how long the Targaryens was in position of power is because they had the dragons. When that was literally what kept them in their position. Mm-hmm. So when they said they went extinct or they didn't have them anymore and they had to depend on their actual men army and then everything within the houses was happening, that's how they got them. I think honestly, I don't think this is necessarily a spoiler, but I think that's why House of Dragon is maybe about how literally, if you have a dragon, then you're cool. Because the White Walkers literally die with fire. Them dragons can easily wipe them out. That's what I'm saying, like, to the White Walker army, I mean, if anything, she could literally protect wherever she was to reside at because she has dragons. Easily can burn them.
I'm not arguing against that.
I think
but
having
I'm also not repeating what I said.
I think having
I said, but
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but I'm saying like clearly it's about. My thing is.
Yes.
I don't think Daenerys is someone who's just gonna go somewhere ambush. She's not like that. So with that being said, yes, her dragons are her dual cards. Like that's like, well, I got this in my back pocket if I need to use it. But she don't depend on it, if you get where I'm coming from. Like that guy was just being an a-hole to her. If he wasn't being an a-hole and was really just being genuine, that probably wouldn't have happened to him. But also, when she realized the way they treat people and where they... Like, you saw when she was walking and she saw those people hanged up. She don't like stuff like that.
We said that.
It probably reminds her of how she felt like she was being treated when her brother was doing all this stuff. She was like a prisoner. She was like a slave, honestly.
We foresaw all that, bro. Everything she saw... We saw her vision before she even did it.
Right.
The minute she got there and seen all that stuff.
Yep.
But go ahead, talk about what do you think about Cersei? Because you wanted to talk more about that.
I mean, I was saying how like, well, I've been said it. I said, Cersei was been jealous. She was jealous of Sansa. And she was jealous of Sansa in a sense.
She explained why.
But at the same time, too, I know. But also at the same time, that was also a way of her not wanting anybody. I feel like the way she was treating Sansa is so, like, she don't feel like someone have a one-up on her. So to her, it's like, well, I was like this as a queen, so you're going to have to be like this, too. Where Marjorie is clearly going against that philosophy and is really riling her up. Now, the way her dad was like... Well, duh. Because Tywin knows what Joffrey is doing is complete BS. Right. So why would he be mad that Marjorie is trying to make people see Joffrey in a better light? Like, that's what you should do. It's actually not normal for the people to not like you as a king. That doesn't make sense. And it doesn't make sense to stay in hiding. Marjorie is... That's why I said...
Okay.
I get what you're saying about, like, she's manipulating him, but I feel like it's kind of for the better in a sense.
It's for her better.
It's for both.
Because in this show, like we say, there's no good and bad. There's just people acting like, what they want for power. So, it's not, Marjorie's doing this for good. She's doing it for the better of her and her...
But I'm saying, don't that...
The Tyrells.
If Joffrey ends up acting more like a king, treating people better, not, doing how he... Isn't that better overall for the people he ruled?
Yeah,
that's
and
what I'm saying.
Her, right.
Yeah, I get it benefits her, but like,
her.
Jameer, she's trained. She's trained to, like, do what she do. At the end of the day, she's doing what she do because she know people are supposed to be treated in a certain way.
Agree with you.
So, like, the way you're saying is benefiting her, it's in an indirect lens. But she's supposed to be doing...
Her, just like how she's talking to Sansa, it's still benefiting her.
She's supposed to be doing what she's doing.
I'm not.
She's just keeping up with it.
That's what you're not hearing. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying you're right. All I'm saying is I'm not going to make it seem like she's doing that only to do that.
I don't know. To me, it's like, well, that's her role. She's gonna play it the best. I don't think it's
exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Play it the best. Yes, she's doing it playing it the best. And so is her freaking mom.
Grandma.
Talking to so is the grandma talking to Varys. Like that whole conversation was very, very, very.
Weren't they originally swords?
I'm not gonna lie.
Weren't they originally swords, right?
Yeah, that really shows how much Varys in the grandma know. Like you see how she automatically knew him coming up to her.
I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to like wrap my head around like how did Varys find out? But then again, they got spies and stuff like that.
Found out about what?
Found out about Sansa supposed to be going with Littlefinger. And
because
basically,
what are you talking about? One of Littlefinger's, the girl that could read, he was surprised about.
Right.
They were sitting in that room, and that's how that's how he figured out. And then he came there and told her, now, I'm not picking sides, but I'm picking sides Because I've been said that. Remember at first we thought Littlefinger was the one we should be looking at, like, oh, all right, he makes more sense as things I agree with. Or that's how I seen it. And then as time went on, I kind of changed. Like, Littlefinger does seem like he really does just care mostly 90% for himself.
He do.
Varys seemed like he cares for himself. Obviously, he wouldn't want anything happen to him, but he does care for the better of the kingdom. That's what he said to... I'm going based off what Varys said, y'all. That's what he said to Ned Stark. He said when he was in the chambers, he was like, what do you do stuff for?
Well, let me
say
this.
He said, I do stuff for the Seven Kingdoms.
Basically,
he don't want Littlefinger taking over.
That's true.
Why would he want that?
The thing is, they both kind of have the same motives. They just go about it in a different way.
Right.
The difference is that Varys overall, him not having his male part also decreases what he would possibly want to value later on in the future. Therefore, he'd rather just be someone who's really, who really cares about the way the kingdoms are going. He really cares about the structure of it. Where Littlefinger's like, well, I can do that, but also I can benefit myself and get over here. And also, it seems like Littlefinger, the thing is, they both had, I guess, a tough upbringing. Littlefinger didn't have the best upbringing, and Varys, what happened with him. So it's actually kind of interesting of how they're both supposed to be doing the same thing, but because of their past experiences and their vision for what they want in the future is having them go like this.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like Littlefinger, he can care about you depending on the relationship he has. Because I think that's why he is. Of course.
That's why I left a little 10%. Like he cares.
But that's why I said I don't think he's helping Sansa just because of.
That's exactly. What would you call it? Said it. Who said that? Varys and the girl that was helping him. They literally had a whole conversation when they figured out why he even wants to take Sansa, and then he repeated it again when he was talking to the grandma.
No, I said I think he's actually trying to help Sansa for two reasons. Because he promised her mom and for other beneficial reasons.
Also being
but I think,
for him.
I mean, I feel like
Littlefinger likes Catelyn. He loves her, doesn't he?
Right.
He's doing that because he loves her.
Yeah.
Not because, I care so much about something. He's doing that because that's what Catelyn
But that's what I
told him
said.
to do.
But that's what I said.
Right. So, guys, I don't even want to talk about what happened at the Night's Watch. That was after really them talking about the situation they were in, him eating food while they're sitting there starving. I'm not even gonna talk about that. I'm not surprised that happened. You're eating food in front of me. I'm starving out in the snow. One of them was gonna act like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a good lesson. Well,
that was happen.
You guys probably already see it, but like when you think about it, even in a social aspect, like imagine someone at the top you're providing research. Like that's literally how I feel when I go to work. Like, dang, I'm doing all this and that, and I can't even get a break. And I'm supposed to function in the best way. I'm supposed to respect you, do all this, but like, I'm getting treated like a piece of. So it makes sense. Yeah. I don't disagree with it. It was just like, wow.
The way they went.
Honestly,
it was crazy though.
But that's why I didn't. That's why I didn't like how the other leader, like the ones who was leading the Night's Watch, how they were saying like, "Oh no, don't do this," because to me, why would you think that makes sense?
Now, how is it gonna affect Jon Snow's legacy?
I don't think Jon Snow worried about the Night's Watch.
I know, right?
I said from the beginning, if it came down to like Jon Snow, like showing the Night's Watch, this show's gonna be corny, cause it look boring. They're literally, honestly, like that's why I was even surprised when they show more of their background, cause I'm like, okay, like what else are they gonna do?
Jon Snow is now with the Wildlings, and I still think he's obviously a person that wants to make his own decisions, because even when he was with the Night's Watch and was supposed to kill the Wildling girl, he didn't. So he's going to make his own decisions. He's with the Wildlings because he agrees with what they're doing, or whatever, or however he feels. He's going to be...
It's more liberty.
He's going to show... Right, that's what I'm saying. Now he's more free. He can do... You know what I'm saying? So... I don't know where this is going to lead him, but I know when he does ever meet up with the Night's Watch again, I'm not going to say he's going to harm them. You know, I don't want to think of like, oh, he's with the Wildlings. He don't care about the Night. he don't care about them, but he's not gonna do anything to them. But because they're basically, I feel like they're falling apart. That army, like
I mean, clearly they're falling apart. But I think the Wildings don't like the Crows. They wouldn't originally just see the Crows and be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna accept you."
And that's what I'm saying. Because in this battle that he's trying to do, the leader of the Wildlings, he's trying to destroy the Night's Watch, but they falling apart themselves. So I wonder how Jon's gonna react when he sees that. I don't know if he's gonna like fully help them and attack the Night's Watch physically.
I think he's gonna try to
you know what I'm
create.
saying?
I feel like he's gonna try to create peace first.
He might, but it's
And
do the White Walkers believe in peace?
Is on both ends. Will the Crows originally want to side with them anyway? It's both sides. Just think about it. I feel like in a situation like that, they both have this negative outlook on each other. So it's not going to be like, dang, you should accept us. It's going to be more like, well, we don't want to be a part of you anyway. And that can create a fight within itself. And I feel like Jon is clearly going to try to stop that, but yeah.
Okay, hope you enjoyed our reaction. We are so excited to see how things are going to turn out for Game of Thrones in the next episode and this season in general. We appreciate all the support you guys are giving us lately. We're going to be dropping these consistently for you guys. We're going to try to drop these consistently, and we will see y'all
on the next one.
Perfect.